Well, kind of. Okay. Yeah. Nope. It's all looks good to me. Hey, Marlon. Welcome. Thanks for always supporting us on our Instagram. Really appreciate you. And a little bit jealous of your European travels. I'm just kidding. Awesome. I think it's great that you do so much traveling. We encourage folks to travel as much. We're just having a conversation with some friends of ours about traveling. So all good. Welcome, welcome, guys. I know it's a little bit closer to the 1 p.m. Vegas time. Oh, that looks good, Chris. But we were down at the pool actually for a little bit. So I apologize. I'm a little bit shiny because I've got sunscreen all over for down at the pool. So let's see. All right. So thanks you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time here, we are a Ninth Island Connection, a weekly lifestyle television show about Vegas. And we have a YouTube channel, of course. You're here, so you know that. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. So we do Vegas. We just do updates on Wednesdays to give you guys a heads up on what's going on in Vegas and talk about what's happening this upcoming weekend. So we go live on Wednesday. We let you know what's going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, too, if it's a long weekend, like this coming weekend is Memorial Day weekend. So it's going to be, hey, Janet. Hey, guys. Hey, Jane. Greetings from England. How are you? We were just talking with some friends that are traveling that way. They're going to be going cruising out there, taking a trip out there. So welcome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hello. So we give you an update on what to expect. And there's actually a lot going on. So we talk about weather, then we talk about news, we talk about events, and we talk about some recent jackpots here in Vegas. So hi from Wales. Hope you're well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, we're doing great. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. This up here, this is our pool playlist. So we put a playlist up. Thank you for doing this, YouTube. Very informative. Can you confirm Golden Nugget has craps tables by the pool? I thought I saw another video I watched. Oh, great question. So real fast, I'll answer that one. So as far as craps by the pool, I have not seen that. And we've been to Golden Nugget many times. That is actually our favorite downtown property. And I have not seen craps down there by the pool, probably because of the dice, right? Sunscreen and different things that can get onto the dice there. And you know how they are when it comes to craps and the dice, right? They inspect those things meticulously. I know they do have blackjack by the pool, right by the entrance or exit, depending on if you're coming or going, but they do have blackjack tables there. I have not seen craps though. And we go to the Golden Nugget a lot. That's our favorite downtown property. Sorry, that's the dog barking. He must have seen his own shadow. Be in Vegas this weekend. How was Memorial Day weekend in Vegas? It is fun. It is crowded. A lot of drive-in traffic. A lot of drive-in tourism for Memorial Day weekend. I think people from different parts of the country kind of tend to stay where they are with family and do their thing, cookouts and have family over, go to the beach, whatever it is. There is a lot of drive-in traffic for the weekend, though it is crazy busy, but fun, high energy. People are just, it's like, it's the unofficial kickoff to summer, right? So pool parties are going, the day parties, the evening pool parties are going, the casinos are popping. So just expect to wait longer. If you're flying in, expect to wait longer at the airport for rideshare, taxi, shuttle, limo, whatever your mode of transportation. from the airport to the property that you're staying at, expect to wait longer. And that's just because there's so many people that drive in for this weekend. So a lot more cars on the road. And it doesn't matter if it's Lyft, Uber, taxi, shuttle. Everybody's using the same roads, right? So whatever mode of transportation, just expect to be waiting longer than usual. And you're probably going to pay more because of what surge pricing. So the city allows the various services, taxis and rideshare to charge more just because there's higher demand. So just be patient, but you're going to have fun. And the weather is going to be perfect this weekend. So plenty of sunscreen, drink water, and comfortable shoes because you're going to be doing a lot of walking. Kona, hey, Shaka Slots. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Just talking about Big Island, how much we love the Big Island. Go camping up in volcanoes, and we just love the island. We just love the Big Island so much. Welcome. Let's see. Let's get started with weather. So, like I mentioned, it's going to be perfect this weekend. Upper 80s, low 90s. It's going to be hot, but it's Memorial Day weekend. Hit up the pool, check them out. You guys are going to have a great time. It does cool down, very comfortable in the evenings, and it starts to cool down as soon as the sun goes down. You're going to be seeing the 60s in evenings and overnight, which is perfect to be outside if you guys are moving up and down the strip or even downtown, East Fremont Street Experience. If you guys are anywhere that you are, the Arts District, it's going to be perfect in the evenings. We're talking 60s, so super nice to be outside. So let's get into news. So like I said, it's going to be busy. It's Memorial Day weekend. Expect there to be a lot of cars on the road, especially if you're coming in from Southern California. If you guys come in from Southern California, you already know the deal. It's going to be crazy busy on the roads out there. So be patient. Try to avoid driving in the shoulders. People get out there and they drive on the shoulders on the highway coming into Vegas and leaving Vegas because there's so much traffic. They're out there ticketing. They are out there giving tickets for people just driving in the shoulders there. So look out for that. Let's see. EDC last weekend. I just want to talk about this. So for EDC this past weekend, if Resorts World, if you were staying at or near Resorts World Las Vegas was like the unofficial headquarters for EDC. And I don't know I haven't seen verification if they had this at other properties on the strip, but Resorts World Las Vegas, they were offering shuttle service either by private limo or in a group from Resorts World Las Vegas to EDC that was at the Motor Speedway. And listen to how much it cost if you wanted to get transportation from Resorts World Las Vegas to EDC. This is what they were charging. If you wanted round trip for the entire weekend, if you wanted to pay for 3 days transportation round trip for EDC to Resorts World, $4,500, $4,500 round trip for the weekend from Resorts World. One way, one time from the hotel from Resorts World to EDC, not coming back from EDC to Resorts World, just one way from Resorts World to EDC, $1,000. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. If you wanted a single day round trip, so Resorts World to EDC, EDC back to Resorts World, they were charging $1,800, $1,800 round trip. That is absolutely crazy. And you know what? I bet there are plenty of people that paid for that because the only reason that they would charge, and I'm pointing at my phone because that's where my notes are. The only reason that they would charge something so ridiculous is because people were paying. That is the only reason that anybody would ever pay that. Absolutely nuts that they were charging that. So Cosmopolitan has announced on May 24th, so that's this coming Friday, they're going to be starting their dive-in movies. And that's where at Cosmopolitan, if you go upstairs to the pool level in the evenings, they show movies up there. And it's open to the public. You don't have to be staying at Cosmopolitan. We've done it many times, so I can 100% verify that it is open to the public. You don't have to be staying at the Cosmopolitan or any other hotel on the Strip. So wherever you are, you want to go over to Cosmopolitan, sit up there on the rooftop by the pool. Beautiful views of the Strip in the evening. Like I said, the weather is going to be perfect. It's going to be in the 60s. You can go up there, have a couple cocktails, and watch a movie up there at the Cosmopolitan. So pretty cool. They're starting that this Friday on the 24th. The Tropicana had a liquidation sale, and that's where they had all the doors were open. Sorry, let me fix this back here, guys. I don't know why it keeps doing this. A second. Let's see. Try this again. Special celebrations on July 4th. Absolutely. Yep. There's fireworks downtown. Downtown is the place to be on July 4th. And that's Fremont Street Experience, East Fremont. That's the place to be. Yeah. The Strip does have fireworks. They do a fireworks display, but you want to be downtown. That's where the action is. All of the stages on the Fremont Street Experience are going to be firing. They have live music all day, all night long. The plaza has a big fireworks display down there at the end. It's awesome. Yes. I have a celebrating my son's 21st birthday. That's awesome. Birthday to your son. Mandalay Bay is an awesome pool because they have like 5 different pools. You've got the wave pool, you've got a lazy river, and then they've got different pools all around. You can do bottle service down there at Mandalay Bay. They do offer that, but I think just the cabana with the service, the bottle service that you're going to have there, that's more than enough. That's going to be an awesome time down there at Mandalay Bay. So let's continue. And it's big. Let's see. So Tropicana had a big liquidation sale where you could buy anything in there. Skyfall Lounge at Sunset is a nice pool. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There are a lot, Janet. Thanks for adding that. So Tropicana had a big liquidation sale. So it was pretty much, they were selling like all of the artwork from the suites. They were selling different statues throughout the property. The stained glass they did not sell. They took all of the famous stained glass from over the casino. They took that all down, and that is in storage. Not sure what they're going to do with it because they're not building another casino there. That's where the baseball stadium is going. So not sure what they're going to do with that there. And that's Bally's that owns that. And Bally's is not in Vegas any longer because they sold Horseshoe. They sold the Bally's property to Horseshoe, which is owned by Horseshoe, partnership with Caesars. So Tropicana, that was the only Bally's property in Vegas on the Strip there. So not sure what they're going to do with all that stained glass. All right, so if you guys haven't heard, Mirage, absolutely, Jane. Mirage has announced their closing date. Their official closing date is July 17th. That is it. The Mirage is gone forever. Now, we are going to be down there on July 17th. So we're going to go live from the Mirage on July 17th. That is a Wednesday. We're going to be down there on the Strip on the last day. Now, they did not say if it's going to be the 17th at midnight or 11:59 p.m. on the 17th, or if it's going to be 12:01 a.m., technically the 17th, but Tuesday night just after midnight or at midnight, they're going to close. We're going to be there both days. So we want to go down there and check it out. They are having a special sale for rooms that you could book up to the 14th, up to July 14th. So they're not taking reservations after July 14th. We don't know what they're going to be doing those last 3 days, 15, 16, 17. But we do know that their official last day is July 17th. So they are. You have to book before the 31st of May to get this special deal that the Mirage is doing. And we have nothing to gain by promoting this. We just share information. Nobody pays us for anything here. They're waiving all resort fees, but you have to book by May 31st. No resort fees, and it's through July 14th. So you can book your stay now. You cannot stay beyond July 14th, though. So that's it. And no resort fees. So that's pretty cool that they're doing that. Looks like they're going out with a bang there. Let's see. Lenny Kravitz is going to be at Dolby Theater in October but tickets are going on sale this Friday. I don't think Lenny Kravitz has been to Vegas, at least in the last 5 years that we've been there. I don't remember Lenny Kravitz ever performing in Vegas, but he's going to be there at the Dolby Theater in October. Tickets go on sale this Friday. So, and that's at Park MGM. So if you want to see Lenny Kravitz in October in Vegas, tickets go on sale 10 a.m. this Friday, May 24th. Let's see, Big B's, which is a popular local barbecue place. I know people do come to Vegas. I don't know why this keeps on doing this, guys. I apologize for having to stop. So Big B's is a popular local barbecue place in Vegas, and they're shut down one of their locations. They're relocating over to and Cimarron Strip. So if you're looking to try some good local barbecue, check them out. Let's see. What's up? Oh, sorry. I'm being told to skip the commercial here. There we go. All right. That's show business, guys. Let's see. Ellis Island. So we're still talking about F1, even though it was in last November and the new F1 is coming up this November. It is coming back November 2024. They signed a contract for at least 3 years. So at least 2 more times they're going to have F1 in Vegas with an option to extend up to 10 years after the 3rd year. But it's not 10 years guaranteed. So they signed 3 years guaranteed. F1 will be in Vegas with an option for up to 10 years. So Ellis Island is suing the city of Las Vegas right now. You can check it out there. It's public record. The lawsuit has been filed from Ellis Island suing the city of Las Vegas and Formula One. They claim they lost, and I believe them because we were down there so many times and saw all of the construction and the road closures and everything around Ellis Island. They're suing them for millions of dollars that they lost during construction and execution of F1, where people you could physically not enter the property. The whole road was closed all around Ellis Island. There was no way to turn into the parking lot of Ellis Island to go to the property. So, I mean, I see Ellis Island's point, because if you guys have been to Ellis Island and the Village Pub in there, you know how popular it is and how busy, and it was shut down. Well, Ellis Island was just shut down. There was just no access to Ellis Island. And the gas station, kitty corner to where Ellis Island is, was also impacted. The 7-Eleven right next to Ellis Island was also impacted because you could not enter any of those properties. They actually built a bridge over Koval where you just bypass that entire road. So they lost millions of dollars. And it's a family, yeah, absolutely, Janet, family-owned casino. So they're suing the city of Las Vegas and Formula One. They lost millions of dollars. We'll keep you updated on what happens there. I'm not sure about the 7-Eleven. I know the gas station was suing the city and F1, but they did not disclose how much it was suing them for or their losses. Ellis Island has come out and said they lost millions and millions of dollars because of that construction from F1. So let's see. The Beach Boys are going to be at the Venetian in September, celebrating their 50th anniversary. That's longer than I've been alive. The Beach Boys have been performing have been the Beach Boys longer than I've been on this earth. So that's quite a feat. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary. They're going to be performing in September at the Venetian. And the reason I'm saying that now is because tickets are on sale. So you can buy tickets now for those shows. I think there's like 4 shows early September. They're going to be performing at the Venetian there. Let's see. So Las Vegas is South Premium Outlets. So the South Premium Outlets, that's the ones that's past the airport heading towards South Point. That's that outlet. There's the North Outlets, which is near downtown Fremont Street area. And the South Outlet is the one out past or by South Point. They're getting a refresh. They're going to be doing some remodeling over there. So if you guys are coming to town, planning on doing some shopping over there, expect there to be construction over there, and they're going to be adding some new stores to that outlet mall. It's actually a really nice outlet mall. I've been there quite a bit. Let's see. Dominique Ansel is opening a spot at Paris. So if you don't know who Dominique Ansel is, he's originally, I guess, from Southern California, became super famous for making cronuts, which is a croissant donut mashup. He opened a spot inside Caesar's Palace, right by the Coliseum Tower, next to Gordon Ramsay Pub. He's now going to be opening a new location over at Paris across the street. It's not where the buffet was. The buffet is still shut down. There's nothing happening over there, but it will be in that area. So they've got like a pizza shop over there. There's a spot where you could get some crepes over there. Vanderpump is over there. There's a coffee shop. So it's going to be in that area that there's going to be another Dominique Ansel experience. So check them out. Let's see. So I thought this was pretty awesome because the WNBA does get a lot of flack because, well, it just gets negative press because I guess maybe a lot of people don't like to watch women's basketball. So they just get negative feedback because of that. I've been to, or we have been, I should say, to Las Vegas Aces home games, and they sell out. And it's high energy over there at Mandalay Bay at the Michelob Ultra Arena. It's so much fun, so much fun. And the tickets are so low. I highly recommend just doing something different and checking out a WNBA game while you're here in Vegas. They are back-to-back champions. I mean, that's got to say something. Nobody else in Vegas, no other professional sport in Vegas is back-to-back champions. We know the Las Vegas Knights out of the playoffs. They got knocked out in the first round. The Raiders, I don't think they've made a playoff. Maybe wild card they made, but that's it. Las Vegas Aces are back-to-back champions. So definitely worth, yes, Janet, I agree. Such high energy and talented. I mean, they just be dropping bombs out there. They sold out their first 15 home games on the first day that the tickets went on sale. That is huge, guys. Now, I'm sure some of them were bought up by resale sites because it's a very popular thing to do in Vegas is go to the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces home games. It's a fun experience. Highly recommend checking it out if you guys want to do something different. If not, that's fine as well. Let's see what is going. Oh, so April 19 and 20, it's officially in stone. 2025, April 19th, 20th, 2025 at Allegiant Stadium, WrestleMania is coming to town. It's done deal. It was rumored, and then they said it was coming, but now it's like it's officially done. April 19, 20, 2025, WrestleMania at Allegiant Stadium. That's going to be huge, guys. I've never been to a WrestleMania. I've been to when it was WWF. That's how old I am. When it was WWF, I have been to Madison Square Garden when I was a kid, been to the Richmond Coliseum when I was a kid and watched WWF. Always such a fun time. People say, oh, it's fake, whatever. Those guys put in work in that ring. My cousin is a professional wrestler also. He puts in work. All of them. I've met, some of the people that he wrestles with, and they put in hard work. That's going to be super exciting. And why wouldn't it be in Vegas, right? Everything else is coming to Vegas, so why wouldn't WrestleMania be in Vegas? It just makes sense. Let's see. Picasso restaurant over at Bellagio. That's one of the restaurants that overlooks the Bellagio fountain. They're shutting down in August after 26 years. Is it skippable? Skip. All right. After 26 years, they are shutting down. So we'll see what happens. And why? We don't know why. They just announced that they're closing in August. If they've been in business for 26 years in Vegas on the Strip, they've got to be doing something right. So they've got to be upgrading or doing something over there. That's prime real estate overlooking the fountains there inside Bellagio. So there's something a little controversial coming to town. And I'll tell you, the controversy is not because what it is, it's the name. So Neonopolis, which is where Heart Attack Grill is, right at the beginning of the Fremont Street Experience. That's where the Heart Attack Grill, the big scale outside. And if you weigh, I think like over 350 pounds, I want to say it's 350 pounds. More than that, you eat for free. And you guys can Google me on this one. There have been people that have had heart attacks and dropped dead in this restaurant while they're eating. It has happened. Do the research, look it up yourself. So the Heart Attack Grill, where that is, that's called Neonopolis. There's different places in there. There's the Nerd Bar, that's super cool. There's a couple of other restaurants. There's a wedding chapel. There's a tattoo parlor. There's a comic book shop. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. There's indoor like go-kart racing indoor over there. They're putting a theme park on the roof of this place, and they're calling it Mini Disney. And so Disney, Walt Disney, that Disney company, they came after them. But their name is DISNI. And I'm 100% sure that the intent was to get press through controversy because of the name. So on the roof, they're going to have roller coasters up there. They're going to have a zip line. They're going to have like an indoor skydiving type thing up there on the rooftop of Neonopolis. So that's coming. They're putting over $300 million into this project over there. So I can't wait for that to open. I'm definitely going to check it out. And maybe you guys might want to also while you're down there. The Fontainebleau is going to be hosting the NHL Awards this year, or the NHL Awards ceremony on June 27th this year over at the Fontainebleau. And if you haven't been to Fontainebleau, I did a video for status matching over there. It's an absolutely beautiful property. They've got some great restaurants, and it's a really nice casino too. I have to say, it's just unfortunate where it's located because it's not really walkable. It's a destination. Like you have to be going there to be there and just spend the day or the evening there. Whereas like the rest of the strip, and you guys already know, the rest of the strip, you just kind of in and out and walk property to property. Downtown, you literally walk out of one property right into the next property. But Fontainebleau is definitely worth either driving over there, spending a few hours, or jumping in a lift, heading over there, grab a bite to eat, status match if you want to, and just check it out. It's a really cool property. So they're hosting the NHL Award ceremony on the 27th of June. Evel Knievel, they're opening a museum and coffee shop downtown. Now, Evel Knievel, at least the son, Robbie Knievel, is or was, he passed away, unfortunately, just last year. His estate is associated with Evil Pie, the pizza shop down there that we eat at a lot. Whenever we're down there, we'll grab a slice. You guys have probably seen a video. We've done videos down there at Evil Pie. Great pizza right down on East Fremont Street. So Evel Knievel is going to be, or the estate, not him because he's passed away also. They're opening a museum and coffee shop in the downtown area. They haven't said exactly where that's going to be, but it is going to be in the downtown area. So check that out, and we'll keep you guys updated as they. Hey, Arnold, how's it? Thanks for tuning in. Cabinet of Curiosities is offering a mixology class. If you don't know what a mixology class is, mixologists that's the bartenders when they're making these fancy drinks and smashing mint to make your mojitos, and they make all these crazy cocktails. That's a mixologist, right? So they're offering courses where you could take a 90-minute class over at the Cabinet of Curiosities. That's at the venue in the Orleans. Now, I wanted to make sure that I spoke about this. Well, one, Cabinet of Curiosities is a fantastic show. We've had them on our television show. We went to the show, and it's an amazing show. It really is worth your time and worth the spend. So where it's at, it's called The Venue in the Orleans. And I love the Orleans. The Orleans is a great locals property, great restaurants, lower table minimums. If you've never played like craps or Pai Gow, blackjack, you've been intimidated, poker, three-card poker, whatever it is. The beauty about these off-strip properties like the Orleans is that they have lower table minimums. So what does that mean? You're risking less to try to learn something, to try practice on something. So it doesn't cost as much. And if you lose, you're not losing as much as you do on the strip. So really cool to check it out. And you can take a mixology class at the Cabinet of Curiosities over there. That's going to be beginning on the 24th. So this coming Friday, they're going to offer it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They didn't say an end date, but from what it looks like now, it's going to be every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Saturdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sorry, guys. Let's see. What else is going on? That's it, guys. That's it for the news. Let's talk about some jackpots. So we've had some pretty big winners here lately. Somebody was playing Pai Gow over at the Plaza downtown. The Plaza is Biff's place. If you watched Back to the Future Part 2, that was Biff's spot, is the Plaza downtown. Somebody won $220,000 playing Pai Gow. They got a 7-card, what's that? 7-card straight flush down there at the Plaza. Congratulations to that guy. I love Pai Gow. The most I've ever won playing Pai Gow. Exactly, that was McFly. The most that I ever won playing Pai Gow was I won $3,500 like Manini jackpot over at Bally's when it was Bally's. That's the most that I've ever won. Congratulations to that guy playing Pai Gow, man or woman. Sorry, when I say guy, it's just general. To that person, I should say. On the very same day at the Plaza, the same day that this person won $220,000 playing Pai Gow, somebody was playing Buffalo, betting $2.25, and they won $45,000. That was just this past weekend. Just this past weekend. That person was in town from California, came to town for EDC, decided to go down to the Plaza, do some gambling, walked away with $45,000. Congratulations. Now, this is the big one. I had to save the biggest one for last. At our favorite property, the Golden Nugget, somebody was playing 3-card poker. This thing is just, after every video, I don't know why it's doing this. Let's see. There we go. Somebody was playing 3-card poker at the Golden Nugget and won $469,000, almost $500,000. That's a pool at the Mirage right there. Almost $500,000. Shaka slots, yeah. Everybody from Hawaii loves Pai Gow. I tell you what, I sit down to play Pai Gow. It does not matter what property. There's always at least one person from Hawaii playing Pai Gow because we always start talking. And you can tell Hawaii people in Vegas. And we always strike up a conversation and just chat or whatever. And that's what I love about Pai Gow. It's very sociable. You know, it's not like craps and super high energy. It's just chill. You have a couple drinks, chat with the person next to you, and pass the time. It's such a perfect game. And you push a lot. You don't lose a lot, right? If you're pushing, you ain't losing. Let's see. So congratulations to that person. 3-card poker over at Golden Nugget, $469,000. So let's talk about what's going on in town this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. These are just some of the bigger things that are going on. All of the Cirque shows are in town. Tape Face is still down the street doing his thing. Carrot Top is over there at the Luxor. Everything, all the regular stuff is happening. That's still going on. This is some of the additional things going on this weekend. So you've got Santana over at House of Blues on the 22nd and 23rd. So today, tomorrow. Maroon 5 over at Dolby Theater. That's at Park MGM. I've seen Maroon 5. Great show. 25th and 26th. Adele wrapping up her stint at Caesars. She's there on the 24th and 25th. Carrie Underwood is over at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 25th and 26th. Ringo Starr and his all-star band are over at the Venetian on the 25th and 26th. Jason Derulo, he's over there at the Venetian on the 24th and 25th. Kenny Babyface Edmonds, I guess he's not just Babyface anymore. He's a full name now. When I was in high school, he was just Babyface. Now it's Kenny Babyface Edmonds. It's going to be at the Palms on the 25th. And AEW wrestling is going to be over at the MGM Grand on the 25th and the 26th. So a lot of good stuff. A lot of places doing veteran discounts. Yep, just ask. Just ask. Not all of them on the properties or on the strip. You're going to have better luck off strip with that. But I know there are places on Las Vegas Boulevard in the main strip corridor that do have veterans discounts. But it's not every property. So you just have to ask from restaurant to restaurant or retail shop wherever you are. So yes, I've seen it happen. You will get discounts. Yeah, you just have to ask. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap on this one. That's me right there. They got me twice, right? That's our pool playlist. So if you guys are interested in what's happening at the pools, we've reviewed, I think, 22 or 23 different pools in Vegas, including downtown Vegas. So if you want to see what some of the pools look like, they're all broken out. All of the videos are in that one playlist. And it's just like Vegas pool reviews or something generic like that. Very easy to find. If you guys have specific, my B-Day and Veterans Day is the same week in November. Awesome. And you know what, Janet? It's still warm enough in November for the most part where you could go to the pool. We've been to the pool in Vegas on Thanksgiving Day before, and it was mid-70s, full sun, just beautiful to be out at the pool. So it'll be nice in Vegas. Great weather in Vegas in November, typically. In Vegas, it is great weather. And if you guys are not already, and if you are, this is for anyone, our Instagram, we just recently surpassed 10,000 followers. So I wanted to say thank you guys so much for supporting us here on our YouTube and following us on Instagram. We just surpassed 10,000 followers, been 2 times for November. Awesome. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thanks for tuning in. So thank you guys so much for supporting us on our Instagram. We just passed 10,000, which is crazy and unexpected. But thank you so much. And if you're not, please do subscribe. If you guys have questions, or follow us on Instagram. If you guys have questions, specific questions, like Janet was asking about Veterans Day and what's it like. Somebody was asking about Memorial Day weekend, asking specifics, like what is it like Memorial Day weekend. Hit me up on Instagram. I personally manage that channel. We don't outsource any of our social media. I manage it all myself, and I'm much faster to respond to comments on Instagram because I spend more time there and I have notifications. We don't get as many questions on Instagram, which is why it's faster for me to respond. On YouTube, we get a lot of comments on our videos, and thank you so much. I'm not complaining by any means, but it just takes me longer to get through because YouTube will show like 10 comments at a time, and then it starts to push down the rest. So I do miss comments and questions from time to time. I do my best to respond to everything. Much faster on Instagram. So decline. Sorry guys, I had a phone call coming in. Much faster to respond on Instagram. So if you're not already, check us out on Instagram. We're 9th Island Connection. You'll see my face right there in the logo, the little bubble. And send me your question. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. Could you please let me know? Pho. Nathan, you asked earlier, and we were just talking about that. We haven't had pho in Vegas yet. That's one that we have not had, but there are so many good ones. So much. If you go to Instagram and just do a quick search for Vegas pho, there's so many. There's so many, and they're all good. I have window shopped on Instagram for pho places, or just food places in general, and there's so much, and they all look amazing. I would just stick closest to the strip, hit up Chinatown, right there on Spring Mountain Road, 5 minutes from the strip. There's so much pho options. I know, right? We were just talking about that. We're like, we haven't had pho. We go all you can eat sushi all the time. So many like Hawaiian style foods, local food, plate lunches, Korean barbecue we've been to so many times, mochi donuts. I mean, ask me about mochi donuts and I can tell you, Go to Paina Cafe. There's so many, like Filipino food. Oming's Kitchen, one of the best Filipino foods that we've had in Vegas. There's so much good food, and we were like, we have not had pho yet. Dim sum at Rio is good. So Arnold, you guys all stay tuned. So we're working on doing something with Rio. They've spent like just on their pool alone, $15 million just for the pool area. We haven't been yet because we've been traveling. We're traveling right now, as a matter of fact. So we have not been yet to check it all. We're working on connecting with them to do a full episode of our TV show, Ninth Island Connection, for the Rio. An entire episode on what's going on at the Rio, see if we can get in some of the rooms, of course, the pool, the restaurants, all of that stuff. So stay tuned on that, guys. And that's going to be a full episode of the TV show, Ninth Island Connection. So check out our About Here, check out our website so you can see our schedule. Thank you so much, Nathan. We appreciate it. Check out our website. Check us out. Our About Here. We have our full schedule for our television show, and when and where we air. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for bringing that up, Arnold. All right, guys, that's a wrap on this one. We're gonna get out of here, and you guys get back to your day. We're gonna check out the pool a little bit this evening, and then see what's up. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys' support across our social media right here on YouTube. And like I said, hit me up on Instagram if you have specific questions on anything related to Vegas. More than happy to answer you guys' questions. See you guys. Thanks so much, Nathan. Shoots. See ya.